The wind struck without warning. Roofs rattled. Doors slammed. Rain crashed against the earth as if the sky had finally lost its patience. People ran through the village square, shouting over one another, dragging firewood, tipping barrels of oil, feeding the flames that already roared high into the night. "Make it bigger," one man yelled, throwing another log onto the bonfire. "The storm is getting worse." A woman clutched her shawl and leaned closer to the heat. "As long as the fire is strong, we'll be fine." The fires were enormous, tall, loud. Sparks flew into the air like defiance. The villagers admired them, confident, almost proud. Children laughed and danced around the glow, believing nothing so bright could ever fail. No one noticed the tiny flame flickering behind a large rock near the edge of the square. It wasn't much to look at, barely taller than a finger. No sparks, no roar. Just a quiet glow, steady and calm, sheltered from the wind by stone and earth. It had been lit earlier by an old man who said nothing, placed it there carefully and walked away. "Why waste fire there?" someone had asked him. He only replied, "Small things last longer when they're protected." Now the storm grew angrier. Thunder cracked so loudly that children screamed. Wind tore through the square, ripping embers from the big fires and scattering them into darkness. Rain fell harder, heavier, soaking clothes, skin, and confidence alike. One by one, the large fires began to struggle. "Add more wood," someone shouted. "It's not helping." Another cried as flames shrank, hissing under the rain. A massive gust slammed into the largest bonfire. The fire bent, flickered violently, then collapsed with a final angry hiss. Smoke rose where pride once burned. Silence followed. Then another fire went out, and another. The villagers stared in disbelief. "That can't be right," a man whispered. "It was the biggest one." "We fed it everything," a woman said, her voice shaking. "How could it die?" The rain kept falling. Darkness crept closer. Cold settled into their bones. Panic spread faster than the storm. "What do we do now?" someone asked. "There's no fire left," another said, voice cracking. They searched frantically, running from one extinguished pit to another, hoping to find even a spark. But the square was empty of light, just wet ashes and regret. Then a child tugged on her mother's sleeve. "Mama," she said softly, pointing toward the rock. "There's still light." They all turned. Behind the stone, barely visible, was the small flame. It burned quietly, untouched by the storm. "How is that possible?" a man asked, stepping closer. "It's so small," another said. "Why didn't it go out?" The old man appeared from the shadows, his voice calm. "Because it wasn't trying to fight the storm." The villagers gathered around, eyes wide, humbled by the sight. "It didn't need to be loud," he continued. "It only needed to last." Carefully, they brought torches close to the flame. One by one, the light spread. A spark jumped, then another. Soon, small fires appeared across the square, gentler this time, protected, thoughtful. Warmth returned, not all at once, but steadily. A woman wiped tears from her face. "We thought bigger meant stronger." The old man nodded. "And we forget that strength is measured by what survives, not by what shines the brightest." The storm slowly passed. The rain softened. The wind retreated. Morning came quietly. When the sun rose, the villagers looked around at the fires still burning. None were huge, none were proud, but all were alive. The small flame still burned behind the rock. People stopped to look at it as they passed, some bowing their heads, others smiling softly. A man whispered, "That little flame saved us all." The old man smiled. "No," he said, "consistency did." And if this story stirred something in you, if it reminded you of a small you almost gave up on, take a moment right now to like this video. Share it with someone who needs to hear this message, and leave a comment about the flame you're protecting in your own life. Don't forget to subscribe, because stories like this are meant to be carried forward, just like that small flame, lighting many others along the way.